game's about?
Ooh, campy, family-friendly sci-fi Larp. We just love sort of Star Trek, Doctor Who, that side of sci-fi that is fun and explorative and doesn't take itself too seriously. Also, we like to fly spaceships, and so you can fly spaceships at our game using the UK Starship Bridge Simulator.
Ooh, what's that like?
Ooh, I think there's a bit of a learning curve to it for people who, like if you've never played a video game before, it can be quite challenging. But at the same time, most people who have played like Mario can get the hang of it. And it's sometimes silly, it's sometimes quite scary and intense when you do like big intergalactic battles and things like that.
What's your favourite moment that's happened in the game so far?
Okay, so we had an event where one of the megacorps, which provide a specific service to the entire galaxy and have monopolised it, their flagship planet was attacked with terraforming probes. These terraforming probes have been reverse engineered to spew out toxic gases, and there were 8 million people on the planet. And our players had to evacuate and decide if they were taking people with them. And people used the most interesting, innovative ways to try and save as many lives as they could. And we literally had it from a backstage perspective, like on a timer. So we were like, every 15 minutes, you lose 1 million people. And we worked it out like that. And in the end, our players saved 1.9 million of an 8 million population, which was, by all accounts, for like 60 people, incredible. But when we had like our psychic elves were doing this, they were using their psionic abilities to keep people calm or like to get them into rescue ships. We had people in the Starship Bridge Simulator like fighting and clearing the way, shooting more probes out of the way. The engineers were working on the probes, desperately trying to slow them down, with healers like fixing people as they run and go to try and get it through. And it was just this incredible moment of like every single person and their unique skill set coming together to like, for all of the like politics that happens between factions and megacorps and all of that drama, this moment where everybody was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna do my bit. Like, I'm gonna do what I can, and it all worked together to like get this really cool outcome of like 1.9 million people is amazing for a 2-hour evacuation.
What is the best thing about your players then?
I think it's that they really look out for each other. I've had things like, especially as a trans person, and our game has many trans players, where people have been misgendered. It's been flagged by both cis players and trans players. And when some people are struggling, people quite readily will show them how to do things. And if you want to do the space sim but you don't know what you're doing, people are really eager and keen to like get you on your feet and help you to figure the thing out and get stuck in. And I just think, I think that's the best part of the game.
Oh, that sounds so incredible.
Like, the community of it is really good.
It sounds incredible. So what can your players look forward to in 2023?
Ooh, I'm gonna spill some secrets. Okay, you didn't hear it from me. We've got 2 events happening this year. One of them is more political, it's more focused on megacorp politics. Politics between factions, everyone's dirty secrets, and how hard they'll work and the lengths they will go to cover up their own secrets and misdeeds. The other one is about, ooh, how much can I say here? How best can I say this? I really don't want to like overly give the game away. I think what we're doing is we're toying with campy sci-fi Larp in a very sort of almost Star Trek way, but the ultimate question of the event is about like, what ethical obligation do we have towards the environment? And to what extent do we need to offer protections and rights to the environment depending on what significance we place in it?
Do you guys do a lot of sort of ethical kind of role play, or is this something new for your players?
I wouldn't say it's something new. I think we do a lot of role play where people have different stakes, and by all means not everybody in our game is a goodie. In fact, I'd argue that everyone in the game is in some form or other either a baddie or working for a baddie. but that kind of exploration between where your own personal morality and values fits into this hyper-capitalist, almost political hellscape. And like, what lengths are you willing to go to? Like, how much will you sell your soul to the devil to be able to advance and get successes and gain material wealth? But like, what will you forsake along the way?
So, if you can summarise your game in 3 words, what would you choose? And you can't use camp because you've said it so many times.
I've said it so many times. I would say... accessible sci-fi shenanigans.